up and running actually ahead of time. Welcome in. I see there's one person in there. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. I think we've got everybody organised as well. Are we prepared? Are we organised? Pretty much everybody is, as far as I can see. Sealer, let's change your tag so that I get you ready for RH Raid Hour. So it's Regidrago. Welcome in, people. Hope everyone is good. Obviously the second of the two new Gen 8 Regis that still can't be shiny. So I did update Nightbot and we are looking for, I think, weather boost is what, 21, 24 or something. We'll see if it remains windy boost. Got some mod squad in here. Mike Griffin, lovely to see you. Bearders, a good evening. And Kerry, good evening to you and the family as well. Hope everyone is good. Don't quite have enough time to do daily incense. We may give it a bash anyway, because let's be honest, it's Regidrago at the end of the day. Who gives too many monkeys, you know? Cedric, good to see you. We've got mod squad in the house. Sammy and Sue, lovely to see you both. We're sort of waiting a little bit to see, because it very well could tip it down with rain at any given moment. It's spitting at the moment, so the umbrella is ready, holstered, shall we say. But shall we give... It doesn't really matter too much where we start. This whole middle section is completely out for the count, so... do you know what? Let's do... I'm going to do it, just going to whack daily incense on now. Let's go daily incense, because I'm not going to be able to get out do it afterwards, unfortunately, because we've got to get back in and edit the podcast for the night. So this is the only opportunity. We're also slowly working off the X, because obviously tomorrow 10 AM Adventure Week begins. I'm very excited for that. Jerry, good evening to you, mate. Ian Farris, good to see you as well. Welcome back. I have to apologise for yesterday, no Spotlight Hour stream, as you were obviously aware. Kevin, good to see you. Welcome in as well. Wishing you both a good evening. So the whole tale and story with that, as I said on the little social media post, and I say thanks to Sue and Francesco and a few others on Twitter, because it locked me out of Twitter. The whole circumstance locked me out of social media in a lot of places. Basically, I was in the process of transferring to a new iPhone, and my eSIM, because it's an eSIM, I had it set up for, you know, having an American SIM that was disposable. So my main phone had an eSIM, and it didn't transfer over properly on Saturday. So the videos for Saturday and Sunday were done via someone else's hotspot, and that basically, you know, a lot of faffing around, lots of problems getting into the EE account and verification, and it being registered in Bristol because it's so old. The long short of it is, they said my new SIM should arrive on Monday, and it didn't arrive until this afternoon. So thanks to EE for being bloody slow and liars, really, with that. It was not great. A delay on it, which is fantastic, but that's why we couldn't stream Spotlight Hour, because no SIM, difficult to stream. I need a solid connection, and better to eat my own data. I had no phone, no number, no nothing for like 4 or 5 days. But we're back up and running, no issues anymore, which is good. Francesco, my man, my best bro. Thank you very much for the super sticker. That smart needs different brake pads, I think. We're just going to run and see if we get anything off daily incense. I'm not overly concerned, obviously, but if I can get rid of all of the eggs ahead of 10 AM tomorrow, we can bang on some 7-kilometre eggs immediately at 10 AM on the dot. That'll be brilliant. Obviously, the current scenario for Raid Hour is thus. We have 1 or 2 late hatches, but a couple of block gyms with shadow raids, but the rest of the raids are very clear, really. So it's not looking too bad. Partha, good evening to you. CeeCeeismad, good to see you. I did add the 3 people, I think it was 3 people from the Squirtle video for the Raid Hour tonight, and I've kept the 3 people on who were added for the Canto Birds Raid Hour, because some people couldn't join last week So I think on my list there are 6 people I'll be chucking out invites to, which is all good because I'm fully aware that Regidrago, maybe not everyone has the Pokédex of it. It is here for a fair while, so hopefully over the weekend perhaps you might be able to get out if you're just literally chasing the Pokédex or something. I will say it's not a very good mon at all. Regidrago, one of the worst Pokemon, with one of the worst movesets in Pokemon Go you could possibly imagine. It literally has Bite as its only fast move. It doesn't have a Dragon type fast move. The Dragon moves it gets rubbish, and it gets Hyper Beam and stuff, so it's like, ugh. Terrible, terrible. Let's go, go, go. Trinity, welcome to the stream. Combies decided to run away, you know what, see you later, you weren't shiny. Ah, good, those are the 10Ks. Okay, let's get rid of these 10Ks. 2 of them might be Adventure Sync, so they might be possible for Riolu. Karen, lovely to see you. That was an Adventure Sync one, glare in your mask. And a Marwell. Okie dokie. Now let's see, soon to be shiny. Tomorrow at 10 AM, Tyrant will have its shiny available. Oh, Rayu Collinson, thank you very much for the super chat there. I might have to have a little pause and actually try and read that message. Yeah. Evening Milo, told my wife I wanted to get that level 50 jacket after seeing your new one. She firmly put her foot down and said, I'll be living in the garden for the night I'm home. Hashtag whips. Oh dear, oh dear. I will say it is a very pretty penny, that jacket. So you can imagine my sort of surprise and ecstaticness when you're like, geez, I got sent that by Pokemon Go app UK. That's mental. So I gave him a thanks on Twitter. But it was orchestrated by good old Dominic before he got the boot from Niantic, unfortunately. So that was a very, very cool surprise. But like any sort of Pokemon apparel, it's not very cheap. That's one thing, it's not cheap at all. I will say, actually, in some aspects, you know, you may remember 2 years ago I bought the Trainer Gears unofficial one that they made that's missing some patches, but in some ways that's almost nicer. It's still quite expensive, but it has like a nice orange lining, so it's a little bit more different vibe, which I've got both. I like them both, they're great. I really should have bought one out because it's sort of, it's cold and windy and drizzly at the moment, which is interesting. But I will say, in the grand total of about 10 spawns I checked for Spot Hour from the home cluster yesterday, we got zilch. Got no shiny Yungus, which is, hey-ho, not a problem. But yes, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Very, very appreciative. Edgar, lovely to see you. How's it going? No match for the Iron Will. No thanks. Wingull. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Pokedown JJ, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's a huge Tangler. It's a shame it wasn't green, but I'll take the XXL. Why not? Why not, you know? Derek, I mean, I know you've posted that question a couple of times. I have no idea. I don't know what you're actually referring to. I've not seen anybody getting banned or whatever. YouTube bans accounts and things like that all the time, and it's not happened to me, which I'm thankful for, obviously, considering it's my livelihood. So I've not seen anything like that at all. But it does mean, okay, that road is out of the question. That is a blocked Bagon gym. I was hoping, actually, for a couple of Mega Tyranitar raids blocking things, but sadly, it's not the case. One time that we want Mega Tyranitar to be blocking all of the raid hour gyms is not happening. Lyra Bear, good to see you. I hope you've been well. We got a feisty hemorrhoid here. Pringle Gaming, hey, lovely to see you again. I do still have you on the friends list from a couple of weeks back, so I'll be sending you a few Regidrago invites. But I was hoping, I know some people were, most of us would probably prefer Mega Tyranitar over this Regidrago. It's certainly more useful, but it's such a shame. The only things that are blocking the raid hours are basically Shadow Abra and Shadow Tier 3s. We've got to go with whatever Niantic decides to give us, and now my game was frozen. What was going on there? We got 3 minutes until raid hour kicks off. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's an early egg hatch. Yeah, 4 minutes. We good. Yeah, I'm not going to burn the remote on Regidrago. Oh, Josh Sangram, thank you very much for the super chat. A nice ripe orange super chat there. Hello Milo and hello Chaz. I hope you're doing well. Did you go out for your own raid hour in the Scandinavian area, or well, to be honest, I'm fairly. I can fully understand. It's one of those things where, like, it's kind of a mare raid boss. There's no shiny to chase. Possibly a decent raid hour to miss. The next time they come back, like Coach has just said, I think they'll come back next time and they'll have their shiny. The second full raid wave, they'll have their shiny available. So that's something. We'll overlap slightly on our daily incense. So I think we might actually start in Walpole. Ooh, Wild Blazer Kid. Could it be shiny? No, sadly not. At the moment, I'm not wasting resources because obviously we've got Community Day and then we've got Adventure Week stuff, and then there's Go Fest in like 10 days. So I'm trying to save resources as best as I can. Venipede, we do need the shiny of. I think that's one we can chase in Go Fest. I did one. Norway, yes, I thought it was Norway. 2k, okay. For a Wimpod walking these off. There's the wind. When it's like spitting rain and the wind is whipping it into your eye, it's like someone's throwing pins at you. Disastrous. Cedric was just going to use passes on Mega Tito. That's what I've done. That's what I've been doing the last couple of days. I've literally just been doing Mega Tyranitar remotes. I've had a handful in person that we're able to do, but my ability to play the game has been somewhat limited because I've had to hotspot off someone if I've been out. Because with no sim for the last 4 days, it's been interesting. Still no Clauncher shiny. Sam just hatched last 2k from the weekend. Oh my goodness me, that's a long time to walk it off, eh? Got 4th shiny Riolo. Oh wow, so really held off on that shiny Riolo, the final shiny Riolo. Congrats, nice. Fantastic. I would say I'd be down to lucky trade some more shiny Riolu, but considering we have shiny Lucario in the wild for Go Fests, you know, we'll see how we do.
Or you can go along this road to the side.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued how Go Fest is going to go. I'll be releasing meetup details very soon. Once we've got Poliwag Community Day out of the way this Sunday, then I'll be posting my meetup information. What do you think of the Glittering Gardens event? I don't mind it. There's a lot of shinies actually I still need in there, like Spritzy and that sort of thing. But I think it's quite a nice way. Like, we've had this before with live events where, what was it, last year for Severe Safari Zone, they dropped the Water Festival new shiny was out, Mythical. It wasn't necessarily related to the Safari Zone, but it had a lot of the spawns that mixed alongside it. Kind of similar with, like, remembering back to Dortmund 2019, a selection of spawns linked to the Go Fest also spawned in the wild. So I think it's a pretty good event, really. There's a lot of good stuff to chase. It's only a couple of days. I do wish that the new shiny Petalil park spawns on the Saturday the 5th. I wish it was like the 7th or something, so that it was kind of like, but I guess because it's a weekend, most people, if you're playing one of the Go Fest, you've got the better chance of getting Petalil anyway, so it's kind of fair that other people could get out and do the weekend grind, as it were, for that event to get the prime new shiny of it. But yeah, so I'm excited. Be able to do something on the Monday with it. What did my Griffin get? Managed to hatch 2k the day after, and got a shiny Riolu as well. Nice. I like the fact I'm seeing a lot of people, like you saw on my Squirtle Comday Classic 2.0, whereas we've recently discovered it's actually Squirtle Community Day 4, if you count the 2018 rollback as well. It's good to hang fire to some 2K eggs and hatch them at a later date, really, and still get the shiny Riolu popping up. It's very cool. But we'll wander up to this gym here, and we'll see how things go. I'm going to have to keep talking, I think. We might do this one and then head back through Lambeth and do the 3 there. I think that might be the best plan as we walk past this music festival thing. Catch all you can. Next week, family emergency going on. Good luck for good IVs. We'll see how we do on the event. Wish fungus was spawning and not just in research. So that's a good point. And I think there was something I saw. I don't know if it was in the eggs or when we read it out and it was the research, but it's the fact there's Swaddle and something else that's not shiny available. Like, it's sort of doubt. I think it's the egg pool for that event, to be honest. But hey ho. Okay, daily incense is nearly done. We may squeeze one more spawn in. But, and this was something actually, because maybe I shouldn't spoil it, but this week's episode we have a certain influencer who is a notable trainer for both London and New York Go Fests join us for the show. Lovely to have them join us. And they recommended that the Snorlax, if you've got this Pokemon Sleep that catches some Zeds research, wait to claim that Snorlax encounter until you're in the Go Fest window, until you're doing your Go Fest play day, because Snorlax should have a shiny boost if you've got the Go Fest ticket. So that's something. Clauncher. Grand total of 8 Pokemon. Not a single Galarian bird in sight, but that's how it goes, unfortunately. Kerry, so I didn't realise you had to rush up, but thank you for popping and saying hello. Wishing family emergency is nothing too serious. And see you very soon. See you very soon indeed. Quite why I decided to pop up here and do Regidrago at the pond when there's a music festival going on just next door, I'm not so sure. So in-person raid, we're going to send out invites to people who are labelled RH. So Pringle, Batman of Texas, Tom Baker, CeeLo, and we'll send out to Macaroni Waves. That will be selection number 2, and of course we'll be sending invites out to my fantastic Patreon squad as well. Great episode of Incense. I thought it was. I'm about 20 minutes into the edit, and honestly I'm really struggling to cut stuff out of it because there was so much good material. There's actually a lot of very good material on this show. So let's just say what? 3 shinies recently. Andrew Rudd, lovely to see you. Shroomish, Galarian, Stunfisk, and completed the Shiny Ninja and female family. Nice going. Fantastic work. Right, Patreon, if we search by online, there's someone out to the AJs. Let's go to Charlie Todd, let's go to Dunkers, and let's someone out to Lampinius. And Patreon peeps, if you're in the chat and I'm not sending you an invite or haven't got through to you straight away, just shout. Because I'm fully aware that not everybody's going to want to raid Regidrago. It's been in the game for a day and a bit already, and a lot of us did do the elite raids. But if you're in the chat at the moment and you're wanting to do Regidrago a bit more, or wanting to get your decks and you need help, jump into my Discord. Discord's the best place to do it. It's a lovely online community there. You can add each other if you're struggling to get numbers to do your raids or whatever, or if you don't have access to raids and you need to jump in via invite for somebody. You can all link up inside the Discord and post your raids in there, and that will be a fantastic way to help each other out. And it is actually going to start raining a bit more significantly, so excuse me while we erect the umbrella. Who'd have thought it's nearly August? Seriously. June was rather nice. July has been very odd and peculiar in terms of weather. But it is worth noting, Regidrago is a bit like Guzzlord in a way. It's got a huge amount of HP, but its defense and its attack are pitiful. It has all the substance of a rotten potato. So you can solo this if you have like a level 50 Mega and some other stuff. But honestly, two trainers can just annihilate Regidrago. So even if you're lower level, it's weak to, as the Nightbot command should be posting, it's weak to Dragon, Ice and Fairy. And we've, I think, got Windy Boost. So actually we're looking for 21, 24 from memory is the 100%er. Thank you, Mod Squad, for handling that. Yeah, we ask that you don't post your friend codes in the chat. I'm inviting my Patreon squad and a few lucky people from the comments of a previous video. That's how we run things here. And 2094. It's about 30 CP or so off of that Hundo, but best of luck everybody who's in that raid. I am wishing all the Hundo luck your way. There's nothing quite like a Hundo legendary, even if it's completely trash. You know, even if it's a trash legendary, doesn't matter. But all I can say is, thank goodness they fixed the circle on these things. If you may remember, the first wave of elite raids for this thing, the Aussie people had, I think the circle was bust on it, so it was like really far away and all that sort of stuff. Actually, right now it's every kind of worst type of weather that you can imagine. It is windy and it's also spitting rain, so I'm trying to use the umbrella to keep dry, but it's also acting as a small parachute trying to fly me to Brockwell Park early. Goodness me. And there we go, second or third ball catch, lovely stuff. Thank you, Moz. That was a little flurry of people spamming their friend codes. Pretty poor IV. Are you looking forward to London? I am very much looking forward to London. I can't wait. London Go Fest is going to be a blizzard of just joyous chaos. It will be absolutely mental. I've been talking to Brandon Tarn, I've been talking to Cricket23, trying to hopefully link up before and after the Go Fest as well. Talking with the podcast boys as well. We've got a lot of stuff planned for that weekend. But yeah, I am very, very ready. Mike Griffin 2094. Was that a Snapsy with me? Oh yes, it was a Snap CP, but I think slightly, well, it's the same IV. Mike Griffin, I think we got Snap IVs, mate. Nice one. This time next week we'll be in London. Fabulous. For that raid hour, for next week's raid hour, we don't know what's going to happen in August events-wise, like what legendary is going to be around, etc. But I'm going to try and link up if I can do, because I know Brandon Tarn's going to try and do a raid hour, I think, around Marble Arch High Park area, so I might do raid hour from there on that Wednesday. So we might be going from there. Mega Diancy shorts on YouTube just added. Of course, seriously. They dropped the Glittering Gardens news at 6 PM yesterday. It's like, can I get it into Niantic's head, please? That if they just waited an hour, like there's 5 hours or so between the UK and Portugal finishing their raid hour time zone until the next one starts. Why do they have to spam news when we're starting our stuff? It's really irritating. Because it's like, right now, I'm on the game. I don't know, there's no socials on this phone, so I can't check it, but hey. I would like to be able to look at the news and not just sort of roughly guess. I want to be informed. Ray Connaughton, cannot wait for London Go Fest. Probs raining though. It's mid. It's a mild chance of rain apparently on that weekend. So I'm hoping it holds off. But I can handle kind of a mild temperature. We don't want it to be too hot, because if you saw my Seattle stuff, like Seattle was hot. That was a hot time out in Seattle for damn sure. And let's scoot through. Right, we'll jump into this next one here. Let's jump in. And I think let's go for some Patreon people first. I did see a few other people, so we'll invite Jerry. Let's invite Edinburgh, let's invite Karen. Lyra wanted one, and we'll invite Molly as well. That's wave 1. Lovely, and then we'll chuck out some peeps who added through the comments. Fabulous. I know it is, Park, I know it is, and it's been, sometimes it's been that way, but sometimes they've actually genuinely dropped news at like 9 PM or sometimes at like 2 PM UK time in the past. But I just wish they had a bit more concept of how time zones functioned in the real world, because once UK raid hour is done, there's nothing in game raid hour wise until East Coast hits 4 or 5 hours. So it's like, come on, man. So just be aware that time zones exist. You know, depending on what it is, some people might genuinely be out trying to do raid hour and stuff. There we go. You break the game today. Oh yes. Oh yes. Glad they don't break the game. Do you know, we could. Well, I don't want to change Pokemon. I wanted to hit Mega Ball. We've got a tier 3 Mega Salamence. Why are we not using it? Stupid Milo. Any meetups in Central? So I missed that message earlier. Mega Diance's sick. That's great. It means you can get a new Mega Evolution into the decks as soon as you complete your research, which is cool. But I probably won't be doing too many things in Central London. I'm going to focus on the GoFest weekend. For you guys who are here now, we can plan and say, basically the meetups will be every day of the GoFest. So we'll be doing one on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And we're going to cross over the boundary between the morning and the afternoon. So the morning meetup will begin, I think, at 12:30 PM and go until lunchtime. And then the afternoon session, peeps, will be going from when it starts at 2:30 until 3:30. So essentially the last hour of the morning session for people in the park, first hour of the afternoon session for people in the park. Because I do actually have the city full experience for the whole weekend, and obviously I want to get out and grind and make some content for you all. And there's a lot of collab stuff to be doing as well, so it's going to be a wild ride. And we'll be recording podcast bits alongside doing meetup stuff. But actually, look at me, sort of prepared as his brother tries to take him to Istanbul. Right. Here we go. Look at this, I'm actually organised. I have them in my pockets. If you spot me, I posted it on socials before Twitter locked me out, or now it's going to be called X or something stupid. I got these new stickers, people. That's the Global GoFest design, which will soon be releasing tomorrow on the merch store. Check the socials. And CPY's 2074 is very dead indeed. We've got those. If you see me in New York, we'll have New York stickers. And those folks in London, we've got the London design. It's a mirrored sticker. If you spot me in the park, come and say hello. I'll have a ton of those stickers to hand out. But I will be posting meetup information very soon, Monday next week, just so everybody knows. I want to get Poliwag out of the way, you know. Good luck for people. Hope your IVs were better than mine. This is just trash. This is great. I feel, in this case, I mean, literally, has it stopped raining? Not really. I feel bad for anybody who lucky traded one of these. Like, I know Martyn did lucky trades. Muscle27 lucky traded to get each one of these, and then no more than a few months later, boom, they're in normal raids anyway. 2109, not too shabby for Molly. Got my London t-shirt today. Oh, fabulous. Bearders, if you can, I'd love to see. Or maybe I'll see it in the actual GoFest, dude. Excellent. I hope it's come out. I hope the prints come out good. I hope it's all nice quality and everything, what you expected. Regidrago, bruh, relax. Jeez. Oh dear. Oh, why? Somehow hit an excellent despite it being headed by Cosmog in some weird way. And the header has worked. Lovely. So we'll jump straight into the next raid. Just a standard raid hour. We're going to blitz through kind of as many as we want to. That's an 87%er, very middle of the rung. Let's begin. Let's begin. Jump in. Go, go, go. I will say, I did see, actually, I need to reply. There's a load of Discord messages I need to reply to. But if you fancy coming down and joining for Poliwag Community Day, I'll be hosting something, obviously, in Walpole Park. Why not? You know, it's a lovely place. Good spawns, etc. But, of course, it's actually got a route in it. And on the note of routes, if you're still looking to get bits for the research, let's invite Jerome. Why not? Oh, he's hit his remote limit, for goodness sake. Okay, who are we going to add? Let's invite Lyra Bear wanted an invite. Let's go. Send those out. You'll be able to do the routes that I've put into the park if you saw it in one of the videos, which actually I have to say I need to post on socials. So much I've missed with, you know, being locked out of socials due to this stupid SIM card thing. Thanks everybody for what I last looked at was my very first ever 60k video, my short about the routes. you know, surpassed 60k views, which is just nuts to me. Absolutely bonkers. So thanks everybody for the support. Mental. Absolutely mental. But I talk about it on the podcast for this week, but I can tell you guys now, some of you might know if you're UK based, and it might have been making the rounds on Reddit and stuff. There are a ton of routes that have been put into place in Brockwell Park. Brockwell Park 20... No, Mike Griffin, you had a Hundo. That's a Hundo, dude. Don't tell. 2124 is a Hundo, mate. No. Oh, we had a Hundo run. That sucks, dude. No way. I'm so sorry, man. That's terrible. That is the rough pill to swallow. Jeez. That's awful. I hate it when a Hundo runs and it just doesn't bite. Doesn't take the bait. That's... I know how it feels, dude. I've had a couple in the past. Yes, looking on the bright side, it wasn't exactly a mega useful Hundo. Regidrago, not exactly the most useful thing in the world. Karen, I just see that at the top of the chat there, 2067. Thanks for jumping in the raid. Sorry the IV was so rubbish. Yeah, I've heard about the Mega Diancie thing. I haven't been able to look at it, unfortunately, because of course it drops as UK Red Hour starts. But once we've finished the stream, I'll definitely have a little look and see. But if it's just a YouTube thingy, then it's cool. It's been announced. It will be happening. Mega Diancie. Whoever that dude was on Twitter, who was like one of these people saying, can we have Mega Diancie in the game, please? It's happening. It's going to happen at GoFest, London and Osaka. And Mega Rayquaza and Rays. There's a lot happening at GoFest this year. That's for damn sure. LucySilver, good evening to you. Hope you're good. Hope you're doing well. Right. Good luck. 2124 is what we want to see. 2067, exactly the same as Karen from the last raid. Damn. And once again, we're denied a rare XL candy, which is a shame. But problem. Did 3 of the routes in Brockwell Park yesterday. Oh, okay, Beardies, yeah, because you're down that way, aren't you? You're fairly, well, near, but you're closer to it than I am. Okay, interesting, because I got sent the screenshot of it, and I was like, geez, it's like, I could see 8 routes on the list for this one Pokestop, and I was like, they must have apps, like, all of route-proof staff have been focused on this park and the one in Osaka probably as well for the GoFest, and that's where it does seem like anybody who's unaware of how the routes are functioning, etc. I've been able to do a couple of videos because I was included in the first wave of beta testers and all of that, but it's one of those features where they've had to drop it, but they haven't been able to push it to everybody at all, and they've not focused on getting enough. I mean, I've submitted a bunch of routes during the beta test, and only the first one I put in, whoa, umbrella going away, only the first one I actually did ever got accepted. It's the one I put in the video. That's like, it refused to work. They need people to proof these routes, and they don't seem to be taking it as a matter of urgency. Oh, for goodness sake, can we get this thing? Congrats on Mr. Quadraton, I think it is. Congrats on nabbing the Hundo Gibble. Work on it, best body it, get it to level 50. Eventually Mega Garchomp will be coming to Pokemon Go. When that is, we don't know. Probably for some, maybe Sinnoh next year, February-ish. This one's IV is just dead, so dead. Clauncher not shiny. Spritzy is one I need from both the GoFest and the thingy event. Let's jump into this one, shall we? 2114. Oh, Brian, very, very close to that Hundo. Only 10 CP off of it. So let's do some more. Let's get Michelle in here. Darby Russ. Let's go LucySilver and Science Seth. I think, is that max? Did I not count properly? There's someone to Apex from Podcast Patreon Squad. There we go. Why not? There are 13 routes. Okay. And it's interesting to see that there are going to be 13 or however many routes in there that are focused on that, but yeah, it's obvious routes are going to be a part of the GoFest research. That is clear as day. For them pushing routes this quickly, you know, a month after the beta test stuff, and then everyone's like, where's the feature? What's happening? Kerry, I did see. I'll invite Zachary now. Chuck him an invite. No more invitations can be sent. How was this? Madison, got to get back to work. Thanks for the raids, Milo. You're very welcome. Thank you for popping off my friends list. I appreciate that. But thank you for dropping in. I'm wishing you a good day and appreciate you swinging by the stream. Let's invite Twitch from Renzi. Why not? Premium Gaming, thank you for the invites. Didn't manage to get the Hundo. That's alright. If you're chasing the Hundo Regidrago, there's plenty more time. Plenty more time for it being in the raid cycle. What I'm particularly looking for, I know I'm very wishful thinking on this, but it's a Shundo T-Tar. Either through a random lucky or random shiny Larvitar trade, or mega raid Shundo would be mad. But, you know, wishful thinking. Got to try. Got to try. Molly, 2029. That's got to be one of the worst you could get. Ran away. Oh dear. It's always the bad IVs. Bad IVs are always problematic, aren't they? James CW, lovely to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a good day and good evening. Okay. I think those gyms are all blocked. So, oh, it's got outrage on it. It's the only decent move that Regidrago could learn. Might just hang fire here and do this raid, and then we'll see what other raids are around. Because I seem to remember one of the raids around on one of these nearby gyms was like despawning, so we might have a late egg hatch that's sort of just hatched now, potentially. We'll see. We will see. Going to be grinding the Mega T-Tar. We'll see if there's a couple of raids around tomorrow when we're doing the Adventure Week stuff. I'm very excited for Adventure Week. I'm gonna max out on the 7Ks every day. That's the plan. Every single day. That's why I want to get back and finish the podcast edit tonight, because I'm hoping I'm able to do a video Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and then Poliwag on Sunday. If we can get 4 back-to-back videos in, Adventure Week grinds, come on. But unfortunately there won't be a 24-hour grind for Adventure Week this year. It's too close to GoFest with too many other things going on, and it just isn't practical to make it work. Before a community day, and then, you know, with a podcast edit early next week and all of that, it's just not feasible, unfortunately. We'll have to wait for the new season. 2090. It's okay. But thanks for popping in, peeps, and wishing you all the best of luck. Oh, we finally got a rare XL candy. Finally. I have to say, I dumped 100 of them into Zorua. So I'm like, I got 100 of it. I should get it to level 50 eventually. And the rate that you get XL candy for Zorua is painful. Very painful from the catches. Instant breakout. Nice. Throw. Hit it. Nice and easy. And it's a catch. Beautiful. Yeah, I just seen a tweet from Pokemon Go Hub. Mega Diancie making its Pokemon Go debut at London and Osaka. Lovely. Someone remind me when Poliwag is. It is Sunday the 30th, 2 to 5 PM local time. That's when the Poliwag com date is. I suspect it's so. We can go to UWL, people, without getting run over, preferably. That's a good thing. But let's go to UWL because... Ooh, 5k. Let's get this out of the way. Oh my night, we'll be seeing a lot more of those. Bad IV. Beautiful. Beautiful. I must have got rid of all the eggs. Oh! Oh! Oh, nice! Nice sparkles. That is definitely a surprise. Shiny Manteneri. Full odds from the wild. That's only my second one ever as well. The first one we got was the Spole Hour, fairly early in last year. Didn't we have this before? Was it Regidrago? Or was it, not Regidrago, was it Regieleki Raid Owl? There was a Raid Owl we did where we picked up a shiny Cacnea that was an XXL, and It was the only sparkles of the stream. Hey, look at this. There's a perfect middle finger. Lovely, Ivy. Nice. Shiny Manteneri, lovely, lovely little thing. And Pokédex 1238 encounters wise. Not too shabby at all. Thank you for the congrats, peeps. That definitely sort of caught me off guard. Ooh, sparkles. I think it was actually released for Johto Tour. This was one of the... I remember I got my gold tickets. I went for Ho-Oh gold medal because I wanted the shiny Manteneri for Johto Tour, and I didn't get it. So it was early 2022 when it released for the first time. But got it on the Swallow Hour. I remember that video, and now we got a second one. Lovely. What is this? Research Ladybird. Oh dear, that's not quite so epic. Since we can't get shiny Regidrago, let's get shiny Manteneri instead. Nice. It was the new shinies on those medals, I think, were Manteneri and Famfi, and I purely went for gold because I like Ho-Oh over Lugia, and Manteneri was a better shiny in my view than Famfi, you know, just visually. And at that point, back in February 2022, I had no idea that Teddiursa would be November's Community Day, so I needed another Teddiursa to complete the family, and I thought, you know what, I'll go for that instead of whatever the other shiny was. I can't even remember. Dark King, welcome to the stream. Just wild shiny Manteneri, weather boosted. Very poor stats, unfortunately, but all sparkles are good sparkles, peeps. And we are fully ready for tomorrow. I will not be spinning stops at all. That's the key thing. No spinning of stops, only tracking sleep with the Pokemon Go++. Right, I'll do this one, then we can head up to studios. It's going to be a fairly relaxed raid out, and we'll say that.
Okay, so it's...
And don't open any gifts, indeed. Although that shouldn't be too much of a hardship for me. I will say. I might go through and send a bunch of gifts. How about that? I'll send the remaining gifts out that I have to people. My Floof, welcome to the stream. We just missed a shiny. We just got a shiny from the wild, which is very nice indeed. I hope you're having a good evening and a good day. So one problem of having an umbrella. Oh, and also, okay, I'm going to do some promotion. Why not? So let's hype up the Go Fest. So if you fancy it, myself and the podcast boys, we are going to be doing live podcast recording segments for the whole of the London Go Fest. So at our meetups, we're going to be hosting various bits. We've got our field recorder. If you heard, I think the show after Las Vegas Hoenn Tour in February, we had Ian and me doing a live field recording session. We got Nick, True Inferno, we got cruise ship, etc. involved, and it was actually a really fantastic thing to do, and we're going to replicate that at London Go Fest, but do an entire show live from the park, which will be edited over the next month or so. But do you know what, let's invite Ash. Why not? But we're going to hopefully be doing live games with, if anybody is down for it, members of the Pokemon Go community. So if you fancy having a go at Chasing the Tail live, if you fancy having a go at Play Your Decks Right live, we're hoping to do 2 games per day, like one for the morning, one for the afternoon. I think that's the plan. I'm writing the running order as we speak. And we've got prizes to give away for the winners of the games. Ash invited me to his own raid, okay. I did think for a minute, so after I sent the invite, okay, you're sending an invite to a UK-based player on UK Raid Hour. It's a bit silly. Well, Kim's online, let's send an invite, and I'll try and chuck an invite out to Lothay, why not? Why not? Let's see who's online from, wherever. Let's send an invite to Ian Waterfall. Why not? Oh, we've got more invites available. Wild. I did not know this. Sandpiper, how an invite? Oh, no invitations to be sent. Okay. Pokemon Go being slow on the invites. Shady RK9, lovely to see you. But yeah, we'll be doing live games. There'll be giveaways and things like that. And speaking of giveaways, after each of the Go Fests, I should have a few little freebies and things like that as well to give away, which is nice. Well, there'll be freebies for you, they weren't for me. But I've got a few pop sockets made up, which is nice. So they'll be available handout, 1 or 2, I think, which will be nice. Looking forward to it. But the stickers are sick though. Stickers, I'm so pleased with how they came out, genuinely. Okay, taking down this thing. We've done one. I did one London design pop socket, one New York design pop socket, and I've done 3 global ones, which I'm going to give away 2 of them because I want to keep one for myself. It's a very nice design with the a rock background and the sort of Deancy themed design and everything. I always get suspicious when a moped or a scooter decides to pull up right next to me. It's London, you've got to be careful. You never know when a moped thief is going to rock up. But at least I can stab him with my umbrella. It's such a shame. I wish that pop sockets were available on the merch site that I use, but unfortunately, much like the old one we used, Spring, they don't allow pop sockets to be customizable for their own store, which is really stupid in my view. Pop sockets are one of the sickest things, but I'd have to manually do them and ship them out, which is long process. 2056, that's abysmal. That's absolutely abysmal. No Pokemon UK custom phone umbrella. Sadly, can't do the custom phone umbrella. There is an actual proper real life size umbrella that you can get on the merch store. Definitely for the London design. I think the London Go Fest needed the umbrella. So if you fancy rocking a Pokemon UK branded umbrella, it's on the merch store if you want it. Do we get to see the ball? That'd be nice. Love a pop socket, can't be without one now. Yeah, I'm much the same. That was the first thing I did, was try and get the pop socket sorted for the new phone. Try and get that. It's so needed. Makes things so much easier to handle. So gutted the Hundo ran. I would be too, mate. I would be too. Losing a Hundo is a gut-wrenching moment. Hey, we've got ourselves a feisty Regidrago. Why is it always the rubbish IVs? Nice work. Please put the berry down. There we go. Boom. No, it's actually Studios. Studios is the next gym. Should be doing this. Easy, excellent. Regidrago is utterly useless. That is an understatement. That is very much an understatement. Regidrago is one of the worst Pokemon, certainly one of the worst legendaries in the moment, given its compromised moveset in Pokemon Go. There we go. There we go, finally caught it. CeeCeeismad, a pop socket is this thing that you can buy on the back of a phone. And I get mine made up at Pop Sockets UK, and you can customise them with an image of your own. So I did the 24-hour design on mine before. You can customise the base and all of that. And if you want to change the top, you can just change the topper. It's very good. In fact, it's cheaper to buy a topper and a base separately on that side than buy them together, which is very weird. But that's that. Let's jump into this next one, and literally we go after this. Oh, okay, we can go to Ealing Green North. That's all right. Let's jump into this raid. Begin. All right. So let's get Alex in there. Who have we not had? Jim, Lyra Bear, Molly, and we'll add LucySilver into it as well. Somebody's hit the remote limit. Oh no! Let's invite Sandpiper. Why not? CeeCeeismad. Oh, CeeCeeismad, thank you very much for taking me off the friends list. If you hit your max limit or whatever, appreciate it. I would ask that the other peeps could do the same. If you hit your max remote limit and you're one of the people I added through video comments, I'd appreciate it if you could take me off the friends list, because otherwise I'll keep pinging you invites. 2 people have hit their limit already. It means we can add some more people from the Patreon. Jerry, and let's invite Cedric Dunkers, and we'll invite Lampinius when we get... I hate this. I hate this about this remote raid limit thing. It's just like, seriously, let us just... Don't show people who may be online but actually have hit their remote limit. If you've hit your remote limit, you should not be able to be invited or pinged an invite to a raid. Because it shouldn't be up to you to take yourself offline to make it easier in any way. That's just stupid. The game should allow the functionality so that it shows that you've hit your remote limit so you can't receive an invite. Because you end up tapping on people, and theoretically, you could tap everybody on your friends list and they've all hit their remote raid limit, and you've wasted 2 minutes of your life. Potentially a pass as well. I cannot, honestly, CeeCeeismad, I cannot recommend pop sockets enough. I've always had one now for a couple of years, and it just makes holding your phone so easy. And it's a bit more dexterous. Like, I know people had the phone rings, like the ring you would bolt to the back of the phone and hold it, but the danger with that was if someone tried to mug you and nick your phone, is it could dislocate your finger with it. Whereas the pop socket, it's not going to rip any part of your body off. They can flatten and squash to very near flat completely with the back of the phone. And they act as a phone stand, really, if you want to watch something, landscape mode, etc. They're very, very good. And the website that I go to, Pop Sockets UK, I'm sure there'll be one for America and something else anywhere, but they have various holders. So I've got one that fits my pop socket that's in my car, which is perfect, really. So yeah, pop sockets, can't recommend them enough. If I could do a bulk order, if I had the ability, both financially and just able to bulk order and get you guys able to buy Pokemon UK branded pop sockets, I would, but unfortunately it's not physically possible. It's a shame. No, 2092. Okay, we're sort of back up to where we started with the mid to low 90s. Dead. Good, everybody was in that raid. May yours be better, IV. And now it's actually starting to rain properly. It was fine all of yesterday and all of today, and then literally it was like, the rain's coming at 4 PM. Perfect. Just for when I need to go out to do raid hour. Fabulous game. Fabulous weather. 2037 for Molly. Oof. Not the most amazing IV, unfortunately. Sorry to have provided such a horrendous Regidrago. Boop. Oh, for God's sake. Stop attacking, you fat lump. I remember doing these when I was in Italy, actually, when I was on my holiday in Italy. They had the makeup of Regidrago Elite Raid, so we had 6XL candy for it. Well, not that it overly matters. And Daddlebacker in the wild, it's not pink. We'll catch you, why not? Somebody's invited me to a raid. Unfortunately, we're not remoting Regidrago. That is not on the call. Oh, Jerry with the 2055. Beautiful. Shame it wasn't slightly better. Okay, that's hatching in 12 minutes. To be honest, we might just do those two and call it. Because if it's going to piss it down with rain, I'm not overly enthused to, shall we say, crack on and do any more. Yes, they should have made it Mega T-Tar raid hour. I fully agree, David. That would have been so much better. More people would be out, you know. Damn sure. I was hoping that we'd have a bunch of block gyms with mega raids on it, but unfortunately, in classic Niantic fashion, when there's a bad legendary raid boss, the raid hour rate for the spawn of the eggs is completely flawless. And when I remember this when it was like a really good one, we had Mewtwo raid hour donkeys years ago. And I think we had all but about 4 of the local gyms blocked. And you're like, it's Mewtwo, why are you blocking the raids? We want to be out to do raids and it's not happening. Oh well. Let's go and do these ones. 2076, thanks. And hello, Jim. Hello. Doing the one so I can grab, yeah, more T-Tar. I'm with you, mate. We're literally just saying I'd rather have a Mega T-Tar raid out, but yeah, good to see you, dude. I hope you're all well. Hello. Mega T-Tar. I'm doing quite well on the Mega Energy for it, actually. If I go for Tyranitar, we do have a level 50 Hundo. I'm waiting to Mega Evolve it for tomorrow's video. I'll begin the process of getting that to level 3 Mega. But yeah, that's waiting to be Mega. I've already got nearly 2200 Mega Energy from a couple of raid invites from people. So thanks everybody who's been chucking me invites on Mega T-Tar. I'll continue doing them. You know, why not? Right, let's send out some more invites to people. There's only 2 people left on the friends list there. That's absolutely fine. Chuck out those invites. I'm kind of just going to wing it at this point. Let's someone to double A. Aaron, who we haven't seen since Worlds, I think, actually. I could actually Mega Evolve and just do this. Level 3 Latios. Why not? Hey ho. Smash the like button. Oh yes, JK. I know Nakeem mentioned it as well. JK, lovely to see you in the chat. Thank you as always for tooting my trumpet for me. It's probably not the best thing to say, but hey. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button on the stream. And if you are here and new, consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. We're a smidge away from 12.5k. And yeah, tomorrow we've got Adventure Week stuff starting, which I am very excited for. I am chasing. I want the shiny Tyrum. I want that thing. So yeah, we're going to be grinding. We're going to be grinding in Walpole. What's going on? Have I got just more and more invites? What's happening? Let's invite Gabriella. There we go. More invites? What's happening? Seriously? JR Skater. Finally, we finally hit the remote limit. There we go. We're going to be in Walpole and Ealing for tomorrow, but I think on Friday I might take a little trip to Holland Park and see how that is, because I remember Holland Park being reasonably good back in the day, so I'm going to try and switch up the scene, and I want to max out on the 7Ks. The 7Ks are to be done, and don't forget actually Poliwag Community Day does have reduced egg distance as the bonus, so it's maybe the one and only time that you're going to want to utilise that quarter hatch egg distance perk for Poliwag Com Day. Perfect. Martyn, hey, lovely to see you, mate. How are you doing? Sorry, a bit late, just finished work. That's absolutely fine. No need to apologise, mate. Hope work was running smooth. Lovely to see you pop in. Five of us take this down, then we've got the one here that should hatch fairly soon. I might wander slowly up to Town Hall, do that one, and finish up here. Pitshanger Manor. I got company, thankfully. It wasn't my idea to go to Holland Park. I've got some company for tomorrow, which would be nice. But how are you feeling, Nakeem? Is your recovery going all right, dude? No, it's been a fair while, but I'm hoping I'll see you on the weekend, maybe. Okay, Mega Latios for the win, taken down. Good luck for 21. Oh, not what I got. 2124 is the 100%er that you would be looking for. Goodness me. Keep your fingers crossed. Hundo Diancie. That's what I want to see. Blah. Not even a shiny chat. Are you not going to be in Walpole? I will be in Walpole for Sunday. Sunday, of course, I'll be in Walpole Park. I've got my route to do. I've got to hit 5 routes, so I'll be doing the routes on the community day. We'll be live streaming the first hour of that, of course. 2024. Ouch. Molly is getting absolutely rinsed on the IVs this evening. Sorry to see that. They're just getting worse and worse. Well, no, I'm going to go to Holland Park on Friday. That's the plan, Friday. And there we go. Counterclockwise throw. As I've always said, I said this for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. if you switch up the rotation of the throw that you're doing on your legendary, if it's failing to catch, genuinely swapping from clockwise to counterclockwise does prove very effective. It genuinely does. Right, we're going to quickly nip up to Town Hall, do that one up there, and then we'll come back and finish at Pitshanger Manor. And I think that'll be good, because no offence, it's Regidrago. I'm not overly interested in getting soaked for it. But hey, we got a shiny this evening, which is good. Jerry with a 2053. It's kind of middle of the road, I would say. Not shiny. Damn it. I'm not even sure I want to particularly play a game for Poliwag Community Day, because it's like, I've seen how much the PvP community are raving about it. Oh, goodbye, Chansey. Alright. Got to do that then? Sure. It's sort of like, I kind of want to grind it, but I might only use Pokeballs. Maybe we'll do a Pokemon Go ++ challenge. What would people like to say? Because there's the problem with doing that is it's not particularly fun to watch. Like, you sort of come back and go, okay, 30 minutes have gone by, how many have we caught? 3. No shiny Swirlix. Sandpiper, weather boosted 21. Ooh, Sandpiper, you picked yourself up a 98er. 2121, very nice IV. Hey, thanks for jumping in that raid, you're very welcome. Congrats on the solid IV. Nothing's the matter with Poliwag Community. It's just like, from my standpoint, I've already got the shiny family completed, but it does, the moves that the 2 evolutions get are pretty solid. And it's sort of like, it was one of those ones you think like, do I really care too much? But then again, you never know when something might be overly useful. So, you know, I might give it a little bash and actually have a little bit of a grind session for it, you know? Let's see. Invite Apex again. Why not? Can't wait for the future bootleg Go++. I can honestly say from my experience, the catch rate with the Pokemon Go++ for red regular balls or auto catch is pathetic. It is awful. It is so much worse than the third-party devices or even the old Go Plus from my personal experience. But if you switch it to Great Balls, it basically catches everything. But you do have to push the button. Also, it is, I would say, fantastically slow. I mean, to a point of being almost spectacularly slow, and you think, I've seen asthmatic snails with more zest than this. Let's invite Martyn, why not? Can be trade fodder for the future. The only problem with that is that we've got GoFest in less than a week after. So, you know, Poliwag is not really going to sit around in my account for terribly long. I'm still trying to work off the Rhyhorn from Spoiler Hour. Plus, I've got all of the 150 Squirtle from the 3rd or 4th redo we had last weekend. I'm waiting to trade those to potentially Cricket 23. I can't remember if she's a fan of costume Pokemon. So I might just say, hey, do you want to have like 100 Squirtle squads Squirtle here from the UK? Have a go. Why not? Moves are going to be extremely useful. I've seen a lot of people, more so Politoed, I would say, has got the definite upper hand, but Politoed was the more PvP focused one that everyone, I remember, was it Earthquake? People were raving about it getting Earthquake back in the day, like 2 years ago or something, and now it's got, was it Ice Beam? Ice Beam was a definite win for it. But I wouldn't mind a PvP IV shiny, because shiny Poliwhirl? What am I saying? Politoed, sorry. Politoed's a sick shiny. Now the shinies are really good. And even though it's been shiny's been available for donkey's years, and you know, I've personally done Liverpool Safari Zone, previous Go Fest, Water Festival events, and all that kind of stuff. Kanto Tour. I even remember, God, Johto Tour had shiny Poliwhirl in the wild as well. So it's had ample opportunity, but then again, not everybody's been playing the game as long as I have, and not everybody has been as lucky maybe with a certain Pokemon as I have. I'd say I've certainly calmed down a little bit in terms of com days, and also since it's 1 week before Go Fest, I'm quite content with a sort of a less meta crazy Pokemon that, you know, The PvP IVs, you don't necessarily need to grind for XL candy, but the thing is, if you've got a tier 3 mega, you can just rinse those XLs super easy. Thank you very much, Mod Squad. Yeah, please do not post your friend codes in the chat. You will get your message deleted or potentially timed out if you continue to spam. I am raiding with my Patreon squads, my executive producer peeps, basically. If you wish to raid Regidrago, it's still here for a good week or so, I think. Jump into my Discord. You need to verify a little profile there saying your trainer name and your friend code, but you can organise your own raids in the Discord. There'll be plenty of people, much like yourself, who maybe don't have Regidrago available. Or are looking to host a raid, so jump into that. Add people from across the world. It's a fantastic global community. Well, there we go, that's Regidrago done. That will be the penultimate one. This one we're just approaching will be the final one of the stream. 2074, very middle of the road. I will not be keeping these ones for a trade. These will be very much thrown away. And it'll be back to the podcast edit suite. Although there was only Lampinius I saw in that one. I think that was a nice trio, super easy trio. Regidrago, stop playing silly buggers, please. Randy, hey dude, sorry I missed your DM. I will reply to you as soon as I get a chance. I've been in and out of like phone limbo at the moment with no SIM card, so all my socials have been sort of locked out, and then there's a lot been going on. I've been like having to hotspot stuff. But yes, you'll be here for Polywag Community Day. Fantastic. I saw you're going to arrive Sunday, aren't you? So we're hoping, I'm pretty sure the Williston group, a lot of us are going to do the Golden Lure session. So if you're going to come and join for Polywag Community Day, come an hour beforehand for 1 o'clock or so. We're hosting a Golden Lure session again ahead of Polywag Cotton Day. So definitely a good opportunity to get some premium items. I'm going to probably tomorrow submit the Golden Lure route for Walpole and wait for Niantic to approve it in the year 2249. Seriously, Niantic need to get their skates on in adding more routes. Swear to God, because I've got like 6 routes or 4 routes just sat waiting. Boom, hit the X and need more coins. Exactly, and the thing is with the Golden Lures, the plentiful coins that pop up. Just the info, fabulous. Fabulous, man. I'm excited to see you again. Hey, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love, there's all this culmination of people coming from across the world. I know Cricket 23 should be here, if not today, I think tomorrow. We need to try and message her and link up at some point and see what on earth's going on. Alright, final raid of the stream. I'm going to assume those guys are not doing the raid, so let's invite Patreon people. And let's go from the bottom of the list, shall we? Let's go Sunset, Molly, Martyn, LucySilver and Sandpiper. There we go. She's live streaming now. Yeah, that must mean she's in the UK already. Must mean it. There we go, Molly is in. Hopefully Molly can get a better IV one this time round. What time is it? It's not even 7 o'clock yet. Ooh, we've got a nice squad of 5. Beautiful. By the way, Shiro, lovely to see you in the chat. And Roblox Funky Guy, welcome to the stream as well. As CharleyLucy has already beaten me to it. Yes, I'm from London, where GoFest is in literally like 10 days. I can't wait. 2 people hit their limit, no sweat. Let's just scroll down the list and see who's available. Send somebody that one. Pen pal Simon, why not? And let's someone to. Have we maxed out? We've maxed out on the invites. when it's recommending a half dead Dialga, you know, that's when you know you've got too many level 50 counters already. Until I see you, feel free to invite me to Regidrago raids. Need the XL candy. Okay, fair dues. I will say this will probably be the last Regidrago raid I do. If I happen to pop and do one while I'm out and about, because I don't have a Hundo. I'm not overly interested in. That's the thing is, I'm not overly interested in chasing a legendary Hundo unless it's got its shiny potential out these days. So I'll wait for these to come back as a shiny. Mega T-Tar though. Mega T-Tar. Boom. Pen pal Simon literally logged on as soon as you said my name. You missed the invite, dude. No. Good to see you, man. How have you been? I hope good. I hope good. So when we get towards the tail end of raid hour and everyone sort of slowly hit their remote limit, because I'm pretty sure what was it, the first day that Mega T-Tar was out on Tuesday, I hit my remote limit within the first 2 hours of T-Tar being, actually no, sorry, I hit my remote raid limit before it went 10 o'clock in the UK, because I did 5 Mega T-Tar raids in APAC between 8 AM and 10 AM. I'm like, well, I've done my 5 for the day already, it's been 2 hours. But this is the final raid of the stream, I'm pretty sure, unless there happens to be one that's literally just a stone's throw away. Because we don't have very long of raid hour left, and it was a bit of a weird one. As you can see, middle of July, end of July, and it's pissing down with rain in the UK. Only typical. But good luck everybody who was in that raid. 2124 is the IV you need, and we got something utterly dreadful. 2063, I think. Got the most damage though. Molly with the final strike, beautiful. Fantastic. 2076. Okay, Molly is slightly better IV than the ones we had before. Nice. Slowly getting up there. Oh, we somehow dropped. Okay, we've got rain on the screen, people. Rain on the screen. I didn't even throw those. I was cleaning my screen of rain, and it threw 3 balls away. Fantastic. Not paying for remote passes for Regidrago. I cannot blame you, mate. I cannot blame you, Pen Pal Simon. A lot of people will be in the same boat, I'm fairly sure. I'm going to burn my burn on Mega T-Tar. That's where my remote raid passes are going to go for this time. Campfire needs a setting for specific Pokemon raids. It's a bit like the bot we have, I think, set up in the Discord server. And there is a catch. Lovely. I hit my remote raid limit between 10 PM and midnight. So you did yours in the same 2 hours, Sue. 2 hours and done before Mega T-Tar went live in your region of the world. It's easily done if there's something good and you want to chase it. But I'm fairly confident that's kind of it. We can't get to one of those raids in the next minute, and there aren't any late egg hatches. That is it, people. We've done our raid hour. Which means, really, for me, it's back to the podcast edit, because I've still got an hour and 40 minutes of material to edit. So that was interesting. We didn't have one run away, which is good, and we did have a nice little shiny Manti as a nice surprise. Fabulous stuff. I need another message to pop up. There we go. So how many visitors will you have with you next week for Spol Hour? Yet to be confirmed, but we may very well be doing our Spol Hour next week from, I think, Covent Garden, with a certain Singapore member of the Pokemon Go community. Singaporean. Not a Singaporean grandmother, but you know what? Oh, okay. We're not quite done yet, Jim. I will very happily jump in with you. Jim, I'm going to jump in. We'll finish the stream with a Mega T-Tar invite. Thank you very much, mate. Let's rock and roll with that. And I've clearly not revived everything. My stuff's dead. Let's revive a few things. We've got better fighting types than this. I might burn some Stardust, actually. Let's save it for after Go Fest. Let's save it for after Go Fest. Let's do that. Let's go with that. Mike Griffin, you're very, very welcome. Thanks for jumping in the remote raids, dude. And hanging fire, etc. I've been ill with a virus this week. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Simon, that sucks. I have attempted to listen to the podcast about 4 times since Monday, but keep passing out and sleeping. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, the rest and recuperation is key. So, look after yourself, man. Get well soon. Right, we're going to do this professional. Oh, if I could type fighting, that would be great. So, Shadow. And we do have a Hundo Lucario. And then, what we're going to do. This thing, then done. Nice. The fight club is ready. Ready to go. Brian, is it vegan? Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. $5 US, coffee money. That will definitely be utilised tomorrow, for damn sure. We definitely need an espresso pick-me-up for the morning, because I want to walk tomorrow until my feet fall off. That's the plan. I need these shiny dinosaurs, and I'm hatching the 7km egg, so I will be unbelievably actively opening gifts from 10 AM tomorrow until I hit my daily gift limit. So, who's excited for Adventure Week? Come on. Adventure Week leading into Go Fest. I want to grind every single day that's possible. I might even get out before the Poliwag Community Day and film another video for Adventure Week, so something can go up on Monday and do that. Although it might be worth, because there's quarter hatch egg distance during the 3-hour window for Poliwag, so I might save the eggs for the Poliwag Community Day. Let's see. I'm just very glad that the new shinies for Adventure Week this year are in the wild spawns, and I need Tortuga and Archons still. I don't have those. So, Jim, thank you for that T-Tar. We got some silver pineapples, which I'll definitely not say no to. I want the shiny Tara. Molly, I'm in the same camp as you. I would not say no to shiny Amora. The shiny Amora is still beautiful, but that the blue T-Rex, fantastic. 250 mega energy, not a shiny, and 2173. I think this is a 93% or so, from memory. Sure, thanks for popping in, dude. Best of luck with the rest of your day, and best of luck for the community day as well this weekend. Adventure Week is fire. Oh yes, Adventure Week looking sick. So sick this year. Because I remember last year it was all quests and egg focus for the new shinies, and when it's 7km eggs, there's only so many eggs you can hatch due to the gift limit, even if you are like me and you walk at 5,000 kilometers an hour. Catch, beautiful. So we'll see what the quests are. The quests are a bit meh, unless you're going for Tyrant and Amora, but am I correct? Is it 93 or 91? 2XL for it. It's a 93. Not too shabby, but Jim, thank you very much for the invite. 2400 mega energy. Beautiful. And now it's finally switched to rainy weather. What's this rocket? Are you going to be good? Do you have a shiny potential or not? Psychics. The likelihood is it's going to be rubbish. So what we'll do is we'll wrap up the stream there, because a podcast is not going to edit itself, and with the rest of the week looking very hectic, I gotta get it done tonight. So thank you everybody who's tuned in, who's hit the like button, who may be a new subscriber. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to everybody who jumped in through the last video's comments and joined for the raid out. Thank you for being willing enough to burn the very expensive remote raid passes in your daily limit with me. That goes as well for anybody who jumps in on the invites from the Patreon squad as well. Special thanks to my mod squad, who without I would not be able to handle these streams as smoothly and as efficiently as we do. They really do help me in an enormous way, and big thanks to everybody who's a Patreon member, because we literally wouldn't have this phone to live stream on the go. We'll be sat at home wasting valuable coin on lure spawns and remote passes. But until the next time, best of luck for Adventure Week Day 1. There'll be a video up on the channel tomorrow evening, probably the usual time at 10 PM BST. Good luck on the shiny dinosaur hunt, peeps. Do take care. In a bit.